The preliminary report into the helicopter crash which killed 3 ABC newsmen has been released today. Reporter Paul Lockyer, cameraman John Bean and pilot Gary Ticehurst died last month when their chopper came down close to Lake Eyre in South Australia. Martin Dolan is the Chief Commissioner of the Australian Transport Safety Bureau, which has been investigating the crash.
This is what we call a preliminary factual report, and for significant accidents like this we try to produce those within a month of the accident. It sets out as many of the facts as we've been able to establish at this stage.
But you haven't yet determined a cause of the crash?
No, and while we're working very hard to do that, it's a painstaking and thorough process, and we need to work as hard at eliminating possibilities as discovering them. So there's a range of things we still need to do to be sure, not just of the facts, but what the facts mean.
What do you need to do? How do you go about determining the cause of a crash like this? What is the process?
Well, we look at a range of possibilities. In this case, we've established essentially at what angle the helicopter was at when it hit the ground, and that there was a fire subsequent to that, and a range of things. So that part of the sequence we've established. What we haven't yet established is what happened to get the helicopter to the point where it collided. We tried various recorded data. We have a GPS system that which was damaged in the accident, and we're trying to retrieve data from that to better understand what was happening with the flight path and so on. We've recovered the engines of the helicopter. It was a twin-engine Squirrel helicopter, and we'll be examining those engines closely just to understand whether there's anything to be learned from the state of the engines, and a range of components from the flight control system of the aircraft we've also retrieved, and we'll take a look at those to see whether they show any problems or possible causes.
And when will you release the full and final report? And when you do, are you confident that you will have an answer to why this helicopter came down?
We're not 100% confident, partly because of the damage caused by the fire after the crash. But certainly we'll be giving it our best effort. We hope we'll be able to come to a final conclusion in the report within the year, but that's to help people understand the time frame. That's the sort of target we normally talk about.
Martin Dolan, thank you for talking to us.